next year is already 2026. That's only 2 years before the 2028 election. And you know how it is in the Philippines na the election season starts really early.
Yes.
Now, given the fact that the Dutertes still have a sizable chunk of the population behind them, what are the chances that what would now appear, at least on the surface, to be a pro-Marcos Congress could shift gears by 2026 into a pro-Duterte Congress? And then you have the
Alam
impeachment
mo,
question.
with the political dynasties, madali yan. Madaling talaga mag-shift ng alliances. Actually nga, sabi ko, yung mga rara boys ni Presidente Duterte noon, ay yun ang mga rara boys ni Speaker Martin, ang nakaraan Congress. So, nung nagpapalit-palit lang ng kulay, as long as, sabi nga, I'll scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. Yan yung prinsipyo ng political dynasties to maintain their hold in their respective localities. So, yan talaga. Kaya, sabi ko, isa sa pinakamagandang siguro resulta nito ay magising talaga yung mga tao. Ang kailangan natin, political reforms, and one of which is the anti-political dynasty. No, I've been fighting that for almost 3 decades. Anong pinal ko yan? 2001. Sa 5 Congress na ako, nagpapile ako lagi. Pero the most that it reached was in 2015 when it was passed by the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms. Pero pagdating sa plenary, na archive na rin. Kaya nga, ang plano ko, by January, kung hindi pa rin gagalaw yan, I will file a petition before the Supreme Court na sila na mismo they make the rules kasi sinasalaula ng Kongreso yung Constitution natin. Tingin ko merong obligasyon ang Supreme Court para itama ito. Almost 39 years na hindi ito ini-ignore, binabastos ng Kongreso ang Constitution. So I think merong makarapatan ang Supreme Court to define what is a political dynasty based on the legislative intent of the 1987 Constitutional Convention.
So you really
That's
think,
interesting, eh?
oo nga eh, real talk, Kong Egay, do you really think may pag-asa ito pumasa sa Kongreso? Based on, yun nga eh, kasi based on today's context, no, itong mga flood control scandal, impeach ganito, very fractured, no, into 2 camps and then may undecided camp. Do you think gumagalaw yung Kongreso? Like, meron bang konting shift na mas willing sila ipasa tong anti-political dynasty bill?
May nararamdaman ako na lalo na yung mga kasi ang ginawa ko 2015. Kaya nakapasa sa committee yung pumayag ako, sige, kahit 2 na per family, wag lang yung walang definition nito, wag lang nating bastusin yung konstitusyon. Nakapasa sa committee. So, kaya lang talagang dapat na ma-define na talaga kung ano yung political dynasty. Kaya nga sabi ko, kung by January hindi ko kikilos to, I will file a petition sa Supreme Court. Kayo na yung mag-define. At I'm sure, pag nag-define ng Supreme Court yan, 1 lang per family. Mas mabuti na yung Kongreso magpasa, baka pwede pa talaga.
Teka, sir. So, sir, we're not lawyers here, pero how does that work? Can the Supreme Court write a law defining political dynasties and put in the penalties for that?
Because the Congress for 39 years refused mandate by the 1987 Constitution to pass an enabling law. So kung hindi makakapagpasa ang Kongreso 39 years, long overdue, wala pang gumagawa, itatry ko, baka pwede i-interpret na ng Supreme Court kung ano yung intent ng 1987 Constitution included in the provision of Article 2, Section 26, yung anti-political dynasty provision ng ating Constitution.